Are Ava Weatherby and Diana Guzman.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. At Joe Nibley Stadium in Turlock, California, the Bulldogs of Turlock High School taking on the Central High Grizzlies of Fresno. Made the drive up Highway 99, a very warm and hot, muggy day here in the Central Valley. The first home game of the year for the Dogs was a loss to Rockland, 41-20. It was a very nice, clear day, very cool. It was actually a 78-degree, perfect temperatures for an August game. We don't really have that a lot here in Central California with those nice temperatures this early in the season. But the Bulldogs lost their home opener, so now they'll play their second home game of the year in week 3 of the season. The Bulldogs were victorious last week on the road against Tracy High with the 24-19 victory over the Bulldogs of Tracy in the Battle of the Bone. I am Jordan Serpa. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV in this contest between the Bulldogs and the Grizzlies, as the Bulldogs are about to make their way onto the field here as Johnny Cash with this song, as the Dogs will run out of the tunnel with the Dogs flag and the United States of America flag as they reach near the 50-yard line of the Dogs on the near sideline here. Excited to have you along here on NorCal Sports TV. The story so far for the Dogs has been freshman quarterback Scout Silva. Scout so far on the year is 32 out of 53 passing with 504 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also rushed on the ground for 84 yards with 3 rushing touchdowns to boot as well. Some of the other offensive leaders for the Dogs include the wide receiver Leo Contreras Martinez, the senior, with 10 catches for 249 yards. Alongside him is the junior Landon Fitzgerald with 4 catches for 53 yards and a score to boot as well. Bulldogs will employ a lot of also scat backs and tailbacks and slot receivers who will go in motion a lot as well, and help with the Bulldogs rushing game, including Junior Silva, Alex Ventura, and Jaso Stein to boot as well. The captains for the Dogs will make their way onto the field, led by the quarterback, Scout Silva, also on the field as well for the Dogs. Number 22, Caden Patterson. Junior Satala out there. And the final captain is number 4, Joseph Delty, the senior, who plays a little bit of receiver and defensive backfield. We'll get some of the Dogs players. We'll play a little bit both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Jason Stein, one of those standouts for the Dogs, who will play on both sides. So the Bulldogs are out on the field with Central right now, and the referee's giving the instructions in this coin toss. We'll see who wins the toss here. Usually most teams, when they win the toss, will want to defer their option to the second half. We'll see if Central does the same, or they have other plans if they so choose to win the toss. Bulldogs are in their dark blue uniforms with the gold numbers and piping on the shoulder pads and down the pants. Central with the white away tops, orange pants with the black numbering. So Central won the coin toss. They deferred their option to the second half. So Bulldogs will receive the ball first, and they will go from our left to our right on the screens. I mean, Central will get the kickoff to begin the second half of this game. If you missed the JV game in the first half of the doubleheader, the score was 33 to 13. 13. Central defeated the Bulldogs. We'll see how the varsity contest works this evening. As the fans are starting to stand up and as the players line up on the sidelines, we're about to begin the national anthem, a special national anthem here today at Joe Devlin. It is a Party in the USA theme in the Bulldogs stands in the dog pound today, as looks like some of the cheer squad is leading the large-sized American flag onto the football field as the band is getting ready to play their rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. We'll take it away here from the crowd here, so let you listen in to the Star Spangled Banner.
Marching band under the direction of Sarah Carpenter.
The American flag is taken off the field, and the Bulldogs are getting ready to set to go to begin this game between the Central Grizzlies of Fresno. So Bulldogs are 1-1 to start the season. Bulldogs always have a tough non-conference slate to get them ready for league play and the playoffs. Bulldogs, again, played Rockland the first game. They took on Tracy High in the second game last week on the road. After this game, the Bulldogs will travel to Folsom and Clovis West to complete their non-conference slate. For the Bulldogs, will have their first league game on October 4th at home, the homecoming game against the Gregory Jaguars. And after that, Bulldogs will have the Harvest Bowl on October 11th. Bulldogs will be the designated road team this year on the far sidelines and the far stands. Then the Bulldogs will have a critical matchup against Downey the week after, which might decide the CCAL championships, usually between Bulldogs and Downey for the past few years. So we'll see how that plays out between both those teams. The Bulldogs will round out at Modesto and then at home to begin in the regular season against Enox. So Central will kick off first. It looks like it's going to be Xavier Jones. Looks like he's going to be the place kicker for Central. So kick it off at the 40-yard line. For the Bulldogs, back deep to return, they have Landon Fitzgerald and Elias Espinoza back deep. We're underway here at Joe W. Stadium. Thanks for joining us here on NorCal Sports TV. And it's going to be Fitzgerald with the return. Takes it up across the 30-yard line. Has some blockers, and he's not taken down until he reaches the 33-yard line. And that's where the Bulldogs will set up shop. So Scout Silva will lead the Dogs at the 33-yard line. Also out there as well, Joseph Delty. Looks like he's going to be on the near sideline. And leading off the backfield first will be the running back, Braden Fuentes. Scout Silva in the shotgun snap. He motions the receiver over to his right, and it's going to be a handoff to Fuentes. Fuentes takes it up the middle. He's tackled by Jenkins, the linebacker. There's a penalty flag on the play, and it's going to be a penalty against the Dogs. So first play off the bat, the Bulldogs commit the penalty, and that's going to back them up 5 yards on the play. I didn't see what that penalty was. I think it looked like a pre-snap penalty, maybe some sort of legal formation play there. The Bulldogs have to redo it again. 1st and 15. Ball at the 28-yard line. Silva has Fuentes on his left hip. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to his left. He's going to throw it out to Junior Silva. Junior Silva on the far side takes it across the 40-yard line. Has a nice gainer there. Looks like he is actually pushed out right at the 40-yard line, about 3 yards short of the first down marker. So a nice gain on first down. Good job by the Bulldogs to pick up some of that yardage they lost on the penalty on the previous play. The Dogs will have this one. We're going to mark it officially at the 39-yard line. Delty, the receiver on the near side, is going to put Junior Silva in motion now, however. Scout Silva is going to take the quarterback keeper, barrels forward for about 5 yards, and that's going to be enough for a first down, the first first down for the Dogs this game. Good job by Scout there, and Scout has done a good job this year running and passing, keeping the opposing defense on their heels. Scout's going to look to his left, claps his hands together, and he takes a snap. He's going to swing it out to his left, and that ball is tipped and falls short. Incomplete pass to Leo Contreras on the far sideline. Leo had a big game last week against Tracy with some nice catches, setting up the Bulldogs with some critical touchdowns in that battle of the bone. Tracy with 3 down linemen, 2 outside linebackers on the edges. And it's picked off by Central. That's going to be Marcus Nolan. Nolan's going to take it inside the 10, inside the 5, and all the way for a touchdown. Well, Nolan was showing that pressure initially off of that left side of the line. He decided to go instead to pull back, and he was in that flat to get the interception and the pick 6 by Central, and they draw first blood in this game with 10:41 left to go in the first quarter. Wow, very quickly Central with the touchdown on the interception by Marcus Nolan. That was the first, looks like the first official interception thrown by Silva this year. And it's a costly one as Central scores the touchdown, and the extra point is good. So very quickly, a minute and 19 seconds into the ball game, Central leads the Bulldogs 7-0. Nolan with the interception. Bulldogs trail the Central Grizzlies by 7. We'll keep it right here on NorCal Sports TV. It looked like it was a...
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought...
But with the Bulldogs not being able to... I think that penalty also hurt them at the beginning of the drive. It was kind of an ominous start. And that interception, I don't think Silva saw Jones on that play, or excuse me, Nolan on that play. In that left flat there. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do on their second drive on offense. Jones, the place kicker for Central. He's going to boot this one. Actually, it's going to be a little bit of a pooch kick. That one's going to roll almost out of bounds, but the returner, Noah Tovar for the Dogs, able to scoop it up. That was a close one. It looked like it could have gone out of bounds, but Central was also nearby as well. I think it caught the Dogs off a little bit of a surprise there on that pooch kick. So Dogs will take off. They'll take over on their own 36-yard line. We'll see how Silva and the Dogs offense responds. Fuentes is still in the backfield for the Bulldogs. And it's going to be a handoff to Fuentes off the right side. Fuentes has a block, barrels over a Central defender. Jenkins gets near first on yardage. He's going to be, looks like a yard short, so 2nd and 9, or excuse me, 2nd and 1 for a 9-yard gain, ball at the 45. Now Silva's in the pistol formation. Fuentes directly behind him. Motions Junior Silva to his right, and it's going to be a pre-snap penalty false start called against the Bulldogs. So maybe too many things going on before the snap that time for the Dogs. Hopefully they'll be able to clean up on their next play. It'll be 2nd and 6. And Grizzlies with the early pick 6 by Nolan, Marcus Nolan, giving them the 7-0 lead early on this game. Trips receivers out to the right. Scout Silva claps his hands. He takes the snap. He's going to look to his right. Has to scramble, though, to his left. He's able to slide, though, at the 45-yard line. Jenkins with the, give him the credit for the tackle there on the slide. Good game by Scout Silva to avoid the pressure. Pick up that penalty yardage the Bulldogs lost, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. Bulldogs at the 45 need to convert the 3rd down. Junior Silva goes in motion. And then another penalty flag. And this one's going to be an offsides penalty against Central. So we've had 2 false starts and now an offsides penalty against Central. Lots of very, very sloppy play early in this game. This time, though, the Bulldogs benefit on the offsides penalty, so they'll pick up the 1st down on the 5-yard penalty. Ball at the 49-yard line. Silva decides to motion Fuentes directly behind him. Silva's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it over to Junior. Junior's got out on the far sideline, pushed out of bounds by Perry at the 40-yard line. And it looks like it's just enough for the 1st down. They're giving him 10 yards on the play, and that's enough for a Bulldogs 1st down. And Bulldogs doing a nice job, very methodical drive so far. Able to pick up some nice yardage to get this 1st down. Scout Silva takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to scramble, and this time he slides near the 35-yard line. But bring up 2nd and 5. You'll take that every time. Get 5 yards on 1st down to give you some manageable 2nd down, give you some manageable 3rd down situations. You got to stay ahead of the chains here. Bulldogs looks like they're going to go a little bit of a no-huddle offense. Scout Silva takes the snap. He's going to fake handoff. He's going to swing out to the right side to Fuentes. Fuentes makes a man miss. And able to bring it to the 30-yard line. Finally tackled by Aiden Chavez on the play. We've had a heavy dose of Braden Fuentes early in this game. Fuentes, the sophomore running back. Now Alex Ventura is going to join Scout Silva in the backfield. Fuentes goes in motion. It's going to be a quarterback keeper off left tackle. Scout Silva able to get across the 25-yard line. I think barrels forward towards the 23-yard line, tackled by Rodriguez. He's 2nd and 4, ball at the 29. Scout is going to do an inside handoff to Ventura. Ventura is able to spin around. One defender isn't able to get around the second defender, Jenkins, that time. Able to pick up just a couple. So we'll bring up 3rd and short. Bulldogs just outside the red zone right now on their 2nd drive of the game. Again, Dogs aren't doing a full huddle. We'll take the read at the first snap and see if they need to change the play, and they're going to make the play here. It's going to be inside handoff. Looks like it goes to Ventura. And I think he only got one. Is it going to be, again, short? It's going to bring up another 4th and short. Looks like it's got to be 4 down territory for the Dogs here. You're close enough. I think you got to go for it to get that first down. Ventura on the left hip of Silva. Scout takes the snap. He's going to keep it, though. He's going to run inside. He's going to go to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice moves, nice wheels by Scout Silva on that quarterback keeper, able to evade the Central defenders for the touchdown. I think Central was fooled there. They thought they were going to give the inside handoff to Ventura, and Silva decided to keep it on the keeper, and is able to take it in for the end zone for a touchdown. 21-yard touchdown rush for Scout Silva. His 4th rushing touchdown this year. And the Bulldogs are an extra point away from tying this game. A nice response by the Dogs, and especially a nice response from Silva, able to recover after the pick 6 from Central. Valencia, the place kicker for the Bulldogs. And there's going to be another pre-snap penalty. Let's see what the call is. It's going to be offsides against Central, so Bulldogs will move up half the distance to the goal. We'll see what did they decide here. Will they still kick the extra point? Will they go for 2? And looks like for now they're going to keep the extra point team on the field. Sometimes, now they're going to be an inside handoff. It's a bit of a bobble snap, though. What's going to be the call? Looked like it was Mauch with the inside carry, and the 2-point conversion is good. There's a bobble exchange by Dylan Fontes and the holder, Colton Mauch. But Bulldogs able to take the 2-point conversion and take the lead 8-7 here with 6:28 left to go. This is Bulldogs and Grizzlies on NorCal Sports TV. Bulldogs 8, Central 7 in the first quarter of this contest between the Dogs and the Grizzlies. Valencia's going to kick it off. He's going to kick it off deep to Central. This will actually be the first time the Grizzlies will start on offense. It's going to be one of the returners. Watkins is going to take the ball. He makes a man miss and able to evade the rest of the Dogs' coverage unit. And Central is going to start their first drive of the game at about the 32-yard line. So again, because of the pick 6 by the Central defense, we haven't seen the their offense on the field all game until right now. Starting quarterback for Central is Jelani Dipple, the sophomore quarterback. So a pair of underclassmen are starting quarterbacks for this game. So Dipple is going to take the snap. He's going to be the inside handoff to his running back, Albert. Bounces off of one defender and able to get another yard out of the play. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Dipple in the pistol formation. Looks like Central has changed. Have put another running back in the back. It looks like it's going to be Brandon Smith this time. And again, this has been the fifth pre-snap penalty in this game. False start called against Central. We've had 5 pre-snap penalties just so far, and not even 5 minutes has expired in this first quarter. 3 have gone against Central, 2 against the Bulldogs. So we'll back up Central, be 2nd and 11. Dipple is going to take the snap, and that pass is batted down with the big club that time. Caden Patterson able to swat that ball away. Nice job by Patterson, able to get that free rush and able to swat it with that big club off his left hand. Right hand, I think, got a hand on it as well. So Central will have a 3rd and long. 3 receivers out to the left. Dipple's going to take the snap. He swings it out to his running back off the left side. That's going to be Smith, and Smith is denied. I don't think he gets any yardage on that play. It's going to be no gain. Tackled by Colton Mausch, and the Bulldogs are going to get a key stop on 3rd down. So it looks like it's going to be a 3 and out for Central in their first offensive series of the game. Bulldogs going to have 2 returners back out there. Junior Silva is the deep returner. The short returner is going to be Delty. We'll see how far Central punts this one away. They're going to boot it from their own 25-yard line. Junior Silva looks like he's going to let this one bounce, and it's a good bounce for Central. Central's going to touch it at the 12-yard line, but the near side line judge throws another penalty flag. I wonder if this is going to be a coverage man on the Central team or on the Bulldogs who went out of bounds and established back in the field of play. And indeed, that is the case. So I think it's going to be a penalty against the Dogs. So almost we've had, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 penalties to start this game. That 5-yard penalty on the Dogs on the punt recoverage. It's going to back up the Dogs right around the 10-yard line. Silva in shotgun. He has Fuentes directly behind him. Moves Junior Silva in motion. The scout takes the snap. Penalty flag thrown on the play again. Scout has a lot of room on the real estate on the near sideline, able to get out of bounds across the 30. Now another penalty flag in the where Silva was pushed out. So multiple penalty flags. The referee's going to have to sort this one out. Holding against the Dogs. That penalty is declined. So I think there's going to be two holding penalties on the play. They're going to give the first holding penalty that was near the line of scrimmage while back up the Dogs inside their own 10-yard line. And now Coach Pearson's going to call a timeout. Very sloppy start between the Bulldogs and the Grizzlies. We'll step aside here at Joe Debtley Stadium. The Bulldogs lead the Grizzlies 8-7. You're watching high school football at NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
Bulldogs 8, Grizzlies 7, 4:36 left to go in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us here at NorCal Sports TV. Jordan Serpa with you for this contest at Joe Debley Stadium. And the Bulldogs are on their third offensive drive of the game inside the 10-yard line. Scout Silva at the commands. He takes the snap. He's going to look to his right, pumps once, and he's going to throw over a second time. He's got a man. It is caught by Junior Silva. Right on the near sideline, right in front of the Bulldogs bench. Just shy of the 35-yard line. A nice haul by Junior. Nice catch and nice throw by the Silvas on that play. Bulldogs, a very important play to get out of the shadow of their own end zone. The Bulldogs are on the drive once again. Pump throw by Silva. He's going to now decide to keep it. Ooh, it takes a hard hit inside the 35-yard line. This time Scout decided to barrel forward. Jones with the tackle on the play. This time on their third drive, Bulldogs are going to take a little more time on this series to get set up. Silva claps his hands. He's going to look over to his left. He's going to throw that way. He's got a man, and he overshoots his receiver, Leo Contreras. So that will bring up third down. The 3rd and 8 ball at their own 36-yard line. I think Martinez was open there, and maybe just Scout just overshot him just a little bit. So we'll see how the Bulldogs see if they can convert this 3rd down attempt. Fuentes goes in motion. Silva is going to take the snap. He's going to look over to his right. He had Fuentes and just overshoots him. Right near midfield, and they'll bring up 4th down. So Bulldogs is going to bring the punting unit on for the first time today. So a good pass to Junior Silva for the Bulldogs to get out of near their own end zone, but the next 2 passes were just out of the reach of Bulldog receivers. They bring up the 4th down play. Valencia is going to punt it back for the Dogs. Set to receive is Dalen Scott. Valencia is going to do the rugby kick over to his right. And looks like it takes a bounce. Looks like it bounced off of a Bulldog. And it's going to be downed right near the 29-yard line. Bradley Green, the up man, to down it for the Dogs. So Central's going to come back for their second drive today. First drive went 3 and out. Bulldogs with nice defense, led by Patterson among others on the first defensive series for the Dogs. Dipple, the quarterback, he's going to hand it off to his running back. That's Albert. He's tripped up and stonewalled by a few Bulldog defenders, including Donovan Mirabrook. 6-yard gain on first down, however. So Central's going to have a 2nd and 4. Dibble looks to his right. He's going to take the shotgun snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back once again. In the big hole to Albert. Albert gets it near the 45-yard line, tackled by Junior Silva. Central gets their first down of the game. And they're going to keep the chains moving Three receivers out to the right, one to the left. Single running back in the backfield. Dipple's going to motion a man. It's going to be a bobble to handoff, but the exchange is made to the running back, Morgan. Morgan able to take it near midfield. They're going to call him out right at the 50-yard line. Bit of an exchange there. I thought for a second possibly that ball might have been bobbled and dropped, but Morgan did a good job able to secure that ball. Bulldogs show 3 down linemen. They'll bring some extra pressure off the edge. Pass is made over to the right side, inside to Morgan. Morgan gets across the 32-yard line, tackled by Delty. A nice slant pass by Dipple. Morgan just had enough space there to get that Central first down. Referee's going to stop the play, and looks like it's going to be another timeout by the Bulldogs. Well, this is the second timeout by the Dogs in this game. One on offense, now one on defense. 2:14 left to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead the Grizzlies 8-7. You're watching Bulldogs and Grizzlies football here on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
Welcome back to Bulldogs football, taking on Central Grizzlies. Here at Joe Delby Stadium is going to be inside handoff to Smith over to the left tackle. He's going to get 9 yards on first down. Patterson with the tackle for the Dogs. So Central's done a much better job on their second offensive drive to keep the chains moving. And Central going with a bit of a quicker pace on this second drive. Dipple is going to take the snap in again. Another stoppage. Let's see what the referee says here. Call a penalty. Well, the ref was there going to be offsides against Central. We don't see an offensive offsides that often. Of course, famously in the NFL, there was the Travis Kelce offsides play that wiped out the touchdown. But Central with the offsides penalty, it looked like the receiver, I guess, was lined up a little bit too far ahead of the line of scrimmage. So inside handoff, though, to Smith this time. And he picks up right where Central was at their previous play, near that original line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. Albert in the backfield with Dipple. Dipple gives some instructions to his center. Dipple with the fake snap. Now they're going to look over to the sideline, see if there's going to be an audible by the coaching staff. Dipple relays instructions to his linemen. Albert shifts over to the left. Dipple takes the pass. He's going to throw it over to the left side, near corner, end zone. That ball is tipped away. Nice stop on the broke-up pass by Espinoza over to Smith on that near corner. Great job by Espinoza that time. Thought for a second maybe Espinoza able to get the interception, but at the very least able to deny the touchdown attempt by Central. Good job by Espinoza. So Central's going to have a 4th down, 35 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Smith in the backfield with Dipple. The line is set. Man motions across the center. Dipple's going to swing it over to his slot receiver. first down yardage by Dalen Scott. About a 10-yard gain on that play, and Central gets enough for the first down. Central able to put their man in motion and get the Bulldogs defenders, I think, a little bit mixed up on that play. So Central will keep the chains rolling here. First and 10. Inside handoff to the running back. I believe that's Smith, and Smith gets near the end zone, and the call is going to be a touchdown. Touchdown Central. Smith with the inside handoff had lots of room created by his left guard and left tackle there. Able to evade the Bulldog linebackers and get across the end zone for the touchdown. So Central will retake the lead, 13-8, and they will go for the extra point attempt here. And the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good as Jones boots it through. Central 14, Bulldogs 8. Only 10 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll keep it right here. A back and forth affair between Central and Turlock to begin this game. Bulldogs had the ball first, and then a pick six by Marcus Nolan of Central, able to give Central a 7-0 lead. Bulldogs able to strike right back on their next drive. A Scout Silva 21-yard rushing touchdown, and then after a penalty on the extra point attempt, Bulldogs were able to get a little bit closer and got a 2-point conversion to take the 8-7 lead. Central has responded back with their first offensive touchdown of the game, 14. Now lead Turlock 14-8. As the sun is now set over here in Turlock, California, as the twilight time in Turlock, as the lights are starting to take their full effect. Jones is going to kick it off for Central. Back deep to return is Landon Fitzgerald and Elias Espinoza. Kick is booted, and it's going to be one of the upmen who take it. It's going to be Ventura. Ventura, far sideline, takes it right near the 37-yard line. Still 5 seconds left to go, so Bulldogs will have one more play here to end the first quarter. I think the story so far in this first quarter has been those penalties have hurt both teams, and mostly pre-snap penalties. We'll see if both teams can clean up as we progress forward through this game. Bulldogs offense is waiting for some instructions. I think one of the linemen for the Dogs was not ready on the field. That's Dallas Richardson at right guard. Inside handoff. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Silva. Silva able to plunge forward near the first down line. We're about a 9-yard gain, so it looks like it's going to be close to that first down as we end the first quarter. Bulldogs trail the Grizzlies 14-8. You're watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV's coverage of the Bulldogs and the Central Grizzlies of Fresno. Grizzlies, one of the top-ranked teams in California, right in the top 40. Good test for the Bulldogs here at Joe Debley. as the Bulldogs look to pick up their second win of the season. Currently a 1-1. Trying to get their first home win of the year as well. Silva, the quarterback, will take the snap. It's going to be a handoff inside to the running back. Fuentes on the carry. Picks up just enough yardage for that first down. They only need 1 yard, and that's the yard they get, and they get the first down. Donovan Muirbrook enters the game as the slot receiver on the right side of Silva. Silva's still going to look to his left. He's going to throw it down that near sideline. He overshoots his receiver, Martinez. Had some tight coverage on the play by Della, Jonte Della. Central on their roster has a few athlete positions there, and you'll see sometimes some of those players will switch between running back, receiver, and defensive back. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 47. Silva's going to take the snap. Decides to keep it. He's going to go off the left guard. It gets across midfield into Central territory at the 47-yard line. Looked like, though, a Bulldog lineman is hurt, and it looks like that's Junior Satala. Junior, the senior Bulldog lineman. Hopefully he's going to be okay. We'll step aside here on this injury timeout. Bulldogs trail the Grizzlies 14-8, 11:21 left to go. Here, you're watching Bulldogs football at NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
Junior Satala was able to walk away off of the injury timeout. Like maybe a right knee. Hope he's going to be okay as the Bulldogs will take over again on offense. Scout Silva had a man. It was the receiver, Joseph Delty. Tight coverage on the play by Della. Jonte Della, no penalty flag thrown by that back official. I think some of the fans wanted that penalty thrown there. Very tight coverage. So it's going to be 4th down for the Dogs. They're going to keep their offense on the field inside Central territory. It's 4th and 5. Murbrook's going to go get some instructions from the coaching staff. Fitzgerald will step off the field onto the sidelines. Ventura, the running back, next to Scout on the left. Scout's going to take the snap. He's going to look over to his left. Has a man caught right at the 39-yard line. That is Junior Silva with a nice catch. Perry with some coverage on the play, but Junior Silva had enough separation to make the reception. Bulldogs with a big pickup on 4th down. Offense remains on the field. Junior Silva in motion. The snap is going to be taken and hand off to Ventura off of right tackle. Brought down by Central defender. That is Jose Aguilar. Ventura's only pick up by 3 yards. Bulldogs are slowing it down on offense right now. Looks like Braxton Durkee has moved over to left tackle to replace junior Satala. Satala is being worked on over near the trainer's table. Ventura handoff again, and this time he loses yards on this play. Nolan able to break up the rushing attempt. The Bulldogs lose yardage. Third down though, 3rd and 9. Well, if Bulldogs went on 4th down the last few plays, they might go for 4th down again, depending on where they are on the field. Silva takes a snap, evades one rusher, and he's not able to get away the second time. Nolan able to wrap him up. So that sack on 4th down may have put the decision Coach Peterson's hands of a possible punt, and that's what's going to be the scenario here as Valencia will run onto the football field. So I think if the Bulldogs had a positive play on 3rd down and were just a few yards short, they probably would have gone for it again on 4th down, but that sack call will bring it to 4th and 12, and now the Bulldogs will have to punt it away back to Central. Dalen Scott back deep to return this punt from Valencia. Valencia set up at the 44-yard line. He takes a snap, rugby punt to the right, is able to evade the pressure. Central does not call a fair catch. Scott with the punt return gets to the 15-yard line, and there was a bit of maybe a push out of bounds. That one's going to be close. I saw a penalty flag was thrown. We'll see what the penalty flag is here. It was on that far sideline. You think usually a situation like that maybe was maybe a late hit out of bounds possibly. Yeah, personal foul penalty, late hit against the Dogs on the previous play. That's going to be a tough one because that's going to add 15 yards for Central to begin their next offensive series. Ball moved all the way up to the 43-yard line. 8:42 left to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs trailed Central by 6. Inside handoff off the left tackle. Looked like Tanner Laniers was able to bring down Albert on the carry. Gio Valencia will come on for the Dogs. Jogging off is Tristan Salado. Bulldogs get some fresh bodies up near the defensive line. Dipple waits for some instructions from his offensive coordinator. He calls for the snap and he takes it. It'll be an inside handoff once again to Albert. Doesn't get as much yardage this time, however. We'll bring up 3rd and maybe a long one for Central. 3rd and 1. Ball at the 48-yard line. New running back in the backfield this time is Smith, and the Bulldogs will call their last timeout of the first half. The Bulldogs have used all 3 timeouts this half, and this time they'll be on defense to try to get this critical stop here against Central. Central 14, Bulldogs 8. 7:34 left to go in the second quarter. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
3rd and 1 for Central. They have the ball just inside Bulldogs territory at the 48-yard line. 14 Central, Bulldogs 8. Pass is going to be thrown to the near side. That is dropped by the receiver, E.J. Morgan. Nice coverage on the play by the Dogs. Martinez, among others, with the stop. Bradley Green was also lurking as a safety on the play. And Central, let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like they're making lots of changes. Well, it's 4th and short. Ball just inside the 48-yard line. They're going to keep the offense on the field. I think they brought a bit of a heavy package here to try to get that critical 1 yard. It's going to be a direct snap to the running back, Smith, and he gets enough for the first down. So first time we've seen Central use a different alignment, a different personnel package. They took their quarterback Dipple off. Smith took the inside handoff, and they was able to get enough for that first down. The second 4th down conversion by Central this game, keeping their drive alive. The last time they had a 4th down conversion, they were able to cash it in for a touchdown. First and 10, ball at the 44-yard line. Dipple's going to hand it off to the running back off the left side. Able to cut it inside now is Albert. Albert, then he's finally stopped, only able to get a yard. So he was able to make one man miss, and the second man was able to get the stop. 2nd and 9 for Central. 6:33 and counting to go in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Dipple in the pistol formation. He's going to look to his right, pumps once, then he's going to throw it to his receiver. It's tipped away by Junior Silva. The intended receiver was Zeb White. Good job by Junior to deny that pass. Third down for Central. Again, depending on what happens here on 3rd down is going to might change what Central's decision is here if they decide to go for 4th down or not. Again, same formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Pressure off the left side. Dibble's going to have to carry this one. He takes it over top of a Bulldogs defender across the 35. That one's going to be close, and they're going to mark him just across that first down yardage at the 33-yard line, taken down by Caden Patterson. I think Dipple was able to pick up an extra yard or 2 because he rolled over on top of the Bulldog defender, so his knee was not on the ground. And that helped him get that critical first down play. Smith going to be at the left hip of Dipple. Dipple takes the snap, looks left. He's going to throw it to the far sideline and caught by Scott. Scott able to get to the 15-yard line. Taken down by Espinoza. Another first down by Central. They this time will get inside the red zone. Dipple with the commands on offense. He'll take the snap. He's going to pump to the right. Decides to keep it himself to the inside. Now bounce to the left. Brought down by Dwayne Hart on the play. About a 1 yard gain. There is a penalty flag thrown on the play. Let's see what the penalty flag is. It's going to be a personal foul, face mask against the Dogs. That personal foul penalty will give Central an automatic first down, half the distance to the goal. Lots of penalties this game by both Turlock and Central. Central is now going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Ball at the 7-yard line. So waiting for the referees to get set. Now they do. Smith in the backfield with Dipple. Dipple's going to do an inside handoff to Smith, and he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Dwayne Hart. Hart with nice back-to-back tackles in the previous 2 plays. Of course, the previous tackle by Hart was wiped out by the penalty. It'll be 2nd and goal, ball at the 6. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. Bulldogs trail Central 14-8, but Central is trying to go for the two-score lead. Dibble's going to take the snap. He's going to throw a slant pass, knocked away on the inside by Espinoza. Nice play by Espinoza. Once again, he's one of the highlights on defense for the Dogs this game, able to break up a couple passes. Now he's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Dipple will take the snap again. He's going to go to that left side once again. It is caught and denied once again. It looked like Harris had it for a second, but once again, Espinoza able to swat that ball away for the incomplete pass. Yeah, Harris had the ball in his breadbasket for just a second. Espinoza with nice tight coverage, able to deflect that ball, and it will deny Central the touchdown opportunity. So 4th and goal. Central's going to keep their offense on the field. It's going to be a direct handoff to Smith. Smith off the left side. He's going to get close to the goal line, and he's going to be short. They're going to mark him at the 2-yard line. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Nice defensive stop by the Bulldogs, able to deny Central that 1st down, and there's a lineman for Central down on the field and in pain. They're going to have to give a referee injury timeout here on that. So Bulldogs get the stop. They'll take over on downs, but Central has an injured player on the field. Grizzlies 14, Bulldogs 8, 4:23 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. You're listening and watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV. Bulldogs take over on offense, and they shot over their own end zone on the defensive stop. No, they're going to say, well, what was that? Central on offense. Smith with the direct snap, and he takes it in. I didn't see a penalty flag on the last play to give Central a fresh set of downs, and the referees this game don't have the microphones to help us up in the press box. So they gave Central the touchdown on the direct handoff to Smith. A bit of a confusing series of events there by the officials, and the extra point is good. Well, I have to say, been a kind of a sloppy game here, and maybe some of that might be the officials with the a little bit of a confusion there. It looked like Bulldogs had the stop on 4th down. The team was very excited for it, and then there was a bit of it was an injury timeout by the Central because of the Central lineman was hurt on the play. And then it was first down, so either there was a penalty that was not directly called out because of the injury timeout there. It had to be the case because that previous play was fourth down. So Central with the 2 touchdown advantage now, leading 21-8 over the Bulldogs.
It was off for a second and it went off. Oh wait, it's good now. Yeah.
Bulldogs will have to come back from this 2 touchdown deficit as Landon Fitzgerald and Elias Espinoza are back deep to return this kickoff. Going to be another pooch kick, though. Ventura will pick up this ball, gets it to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Bulldogs will begin this offensive series. Albert, one of the tackle specialists for Central, able to make the stop. Silva and the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First time they'll have to come back from a 2 touchdown deficit this game. 4:15 left, so still plenty of time left for the Dogs to score in this second quarter. Silva's going to do an inside handoff to Fuentes. He's got lots of room up the middle. Goes to the 50, spins to the 45, across the 40, into Central territory at the 35-yard line. Jante Della finally able to bring down Fuentes. Big gainer by Fuentes on the inside handoff. It's probably the best handoff or best running play by the Bulldogs today. Bulldogs haven't run it much, it seems like, in this game. They had the big quarterback keeper rushing touchdown by Silva. But other than that, it's mostly Silva's arm has been doing the damage this game. Inside, no, it's going to be a quarterback keeper by Silva. Faked it to Fuentes, and now it's going to be a late hit. When Silva was sliding, one of the Central defenders went up high. That was Javier Manzano. And they're going to call the late hit personal foul penalty against Central. So tack on 15 yards, automatic first down. So a 15-yard penalty. Let's see, referees are going to have to find their new spot. Bulldogs are going to go inside the red zone now. Ball just inside the 20-yard line. Bulldogs have a 1st and 10. Silva will take the snap. Fuentes off of left guard, and he's got met with a stone wall of Central defenders, led by Dalen Scott. We're going to give him a 1-yard gain on the play. Three minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs trying to get their second touchdown this game. Dwayne Hart now in the game on offense for the Dogs. Junior Silva, the slot receiver. Fitzgerald, the far side receiver. Junior in motion. Scout Silva's going to roll over to the right, though. He's got a couple of defenders, and he is taken down. A sack on the play by Juan Ochoa. Rolling out to his right, and just didn't really have any room there to throw that ball. It looked like he was looking for Hart over in the flat on the right side, and just didn't have any real estate to throw that ball. Long loss of yardage on the play, bring up 3rd and long. Junior Silva goes in motion. Silva's going to look over to his right. He's got a man behind him, though. He's got a free rusher, and he's taken down right at the 30-yard line. The sack by Marcus Nolan, and a penalty flag on the play. So Nolan was able to sack Silva, and then a late flag thrown by the referee. Let's see what the official ruling is. I think it's going to be a dead ball penalty. I think it's going to be a taunting penalty against Nolan. Looked like a clean sack, but Nolan with a little bit of extracurricular excitement on the play with that taunting penalty, able to give the Bulldogs a fresh set of downs. So Bulldogs get the break let's see if they're able to cash in now. They're not going to give the Dogs a first down. So they're only going to give them the yardage, not the first down on the play. So it'll be 4th down and another penalty. And it's going to be a false start called against the Dogs. Fourth and 12. Bulldogs going backwards and forwards here. Ball at the 20. I think because that penalty was after the play, Bulldogs weren't able to get that automatic first down. So Bulldogs are still going to need a first down conversion here. Silva's going to look to the left, tries to escape some pressure from Nolan. Once again, he's going to back up, now rolls to his right, trying to find a receiver in the back of the end zone. He has a man, it just thrown short to Martinez. And another penalty flag in the backfield, right near where Silva threw the ball. It's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer call. Roughing the passer call, so that should be the first down penalty. Bay and Harris, I think, was the one with the late hit on the play. So we'll see where the officials will mark the ball. Ball is going to be placed at the 10-yard line. Waiting to get the official word, and it is officially a first down. So Bulldogs will have a fresh set of downs. First and goal at the 10-yard line. Silva claps his hands, takes a snap, looks to the left. He's going to have to slide and evade some pressure, but he's taken down a couple of yards short of the line of scrimmage. He'll be sacked by Jose Aguilar. So just the few series of plays here, Central has turned up the heat and has gotten some pressure on the Dogs. Silva talking to his running backs in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Fuentes up the middle. And Fuentes loses the ball. But the Bulldogs were able to pick it up anyway. I think the referee's going to say he had forward progress, so it wouldn't matter anyway. It's going to be another 3rd and goal at the 10 as the clock's ticking. Remember, the Bulldogs don't have any timeouts. They don't have any timeouts because they used all earlier in this first half. So the Bulldogs have 16 seconds and counting. They're going to go for the field goal here. Valencia's going to run on the field for the field goal attempt, and a penalty flag is thrown. There's going to be an illegal substitution against the Dogs. Some confusion, I think, from the field goal unit team. 11 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Again, it looked like the offense is about to go back on the field, and again, the offense is going to go back on the field, so the field goal unit's got to go off. 5 seconds and counting. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. The ball is not snapped. And the Bulldogs run out of time. So the Bulldogs put the field goal unit on to try to get a field goal before the end of the half, but they ran out of time, and the Bulldogs was going to halftime, trailing the Grizzlies 21-8. Again, Central 21, Bulldogs 8 as we reach halftime at Joe Debley Stadium. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Benton Roberson CPAs, personalized financial guidance to local individuals and businesses. Visit us at 2853 Gear Road in Turlock.
The time to get in shape is finally here. The Boss Move Fitness app is here to help you accomplish your goals with a customized meal plan, day by day, with a shopping list to make sure that you're eating something nutritious and delicious to help you lose the belly fat for good. It also comes with a customized workout plan, whether you're in a gym or at home, so therefore you never ever have to question what you're doing to make sure you get in the shape that you want to be in. Get started today at GetStartedAtBossMoveFitness.com to accomplish your goals in no time.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
This broadcast of Turlock High Football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club. The Turlock High Quarterback Club would like to thank the support from the community to back up our Turlock High football team and our continued success. Thank you so much. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra Foot.
Welcome back to Bulldogs football here on NorCal Sports TV. Jordan Serpa here with coverage for this game as we enter the second half of play. And thanks for joining us here on YouTube at NorCal Sports TV. Bulldogs are trailing the Grizzlies 21-8. The story so far in the first half, Central had the pick 6 on the first Turlock series of the game. A Marcus Nolan interception return for a touchdown. Then the Bulldogs were able to strike back on their next offensive series, led by the Scout Silva 21-yard rushing touchdown on fourth down. Then a successful 2-point conversion gave the Bulldogs an 8-7 lead, but then Central was able to volley back twice with 2 more touchdowns. One of them over to Brandon Smith. And the Bulldogs find themselves now trailing 21-8 to Central. Central, again, one of those top-ranked teams in the state of California in that top 40. And the Bulldogs have some work to do here to begin the second half, as Mateo Valencia will kick it off from our right to left. And Valencia is going to step up, and he boots it. We're underway here in the second half at Joe Debby Stadium. The ball is going to be just short and picked up by the returner, Jonte Della. Della's going to swing around to the far side, gets across to the 25-yard line, and he's stopped right there by a gaggle of Bulldogs defenders. So Bulldogs will have to do some work here on defense to try to get the ball back for their offense. And the deficit's at 13. That 2-point conversion by the Dogs was a result of a penalty, an offsides penalty against Central. And then Bulldogs were able to take it from the 1 to punch it in for that 2-point conversion attempt. Going to be an inside handoff fake over to the far sideline to E.J. Morgan. Is off his fingertips, and he dropped it. Dipple had a good pass there, but Morgan isn't able to reel it in. We'll step up to now second down. We'll see if Central will go back to some tempo offense here to begin the second half. 3 receivers over to Dipple's right. Dipple calls for it. He's going to throw over to that right side. As a receiver, this time he gets Morgan. Morgan's able to be taken down by Martinez. Taken down right near that 30-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 6. Critical 3rd down coming up. Bulldogs show 4 rushers, and they're going to bring up a 5th. Going to be the safety, Bradley Green. Green will step near the line. He's going to show blitz. He's going to the nice run blitz there, able to stop the Central running back. Morgan on the play. Or excuse me, Albert with the carry. It was denied by Bradley Green, among others. Nice stop by the Bulldogs that time, and Central's going to have to punt on 4th down. Junior Silva out deep to return this punt. And it looks like it's going to be Zeb White, the punter for Central. White boots it. Nice punt. We'll get to the 45-yard line. I'll take a central bounce to the 41. The Bulldogs are going to take over at the 41 on their first offensive series of the second half. Fuentes is going to be the running back to begin this drive. 3 receivers over to the left. We have Hart, Junior Silva, and Martinez over on the near sideline. Scout Silva back at quarterback. He's going to hand it off and keep it himself actually on the option play. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper. Taken down by John Kyle, the junior defensive lineman. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 45-yard line. Same formation for the Bulldogs. Joseph Delty, the receiver on the far sideline. That's the way that Silva's going to throw. He's overthrows his man and passes incomplete as it hits the tent area, and a penalty flag in the backfield. Another roughing the passer called. Marcus Watkins, I think, got the late hit. No, beg your pardon. Watkins with the coverage on Delty. That late hit called against Central. That 15-yard penalty will give the Bulldogs a first down. The Central head coach, Kyle Biggs, talks to the head referee official. That's the second roughing the passer call against Central this game. That penalty will move the Bulldogs inside Central territory. Silva slings it to the left side. He has Junior Silva. Junior is able to twist around. Looked like a horse collar tackle, maybe right behind the back of the jersey, and no call on the play by the officials. Marcus Nolan was the one who brought him down. If not a horse collar, that was very close. It looked like maybe that shoulder pad there. Looked like Junior's okay though. It was a 1-yard gain, so it brings up 2nd and 9. Silva moves Fuentes in motion. He's going to do a quarterback keeper. Ventura's the lead blocker ahead of him. Silva able to punch through. Nolan able to tackle him at the 35-yard line. Make it the 34. So they're going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Fuentes in motion once again. Silva will wait and step back and get some signs from his offensive coordinator. Hart, the tight end behind left tackle. Ventura in the backfield. Now Ventura will shift over to Silva's right. Scout takes the snap. Looks over to his left. He's going to decide to scramble. Now he'll throw it, step up. He has the man, Martinez, across the middle for the reception. Nice catch by Martinez. Looked like it was that in pattern that time to cut across his defender. Able to get that critical Bulldogs first down. Bulldogs are going to make some changes among the receivers. Landon Fitzgerald comes in for Joseph Delty. And it's going to be a handoff to Ventura instead. Ventura is taken down for a couple yards that time. Bulldogs with the now the 2nd and goal. Well, at the 8-yard line. Scout calls for it. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself off the left side. It gets tripped up near the goal line. That's Brandon Smith that time. If Smith wasn't able to trip him up, Silva had clear daylight to get the first down. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. Silva pops up across the goal line. Looked like lost the ball, and Central defender looks like they have the ball. Struggle between a Central player and a Turlock player. There's also a penalty flag on the play on the snap. So lots to sort out here on this play. Silva is trying to put the ball across the goal line. The ball got punched out. Looked like it was picked up by a Central defender. Well, there was also a pre-snap penalty, so lots going on in this critical third down play. Remember last week at Tracy, there was a play, Silva was diving for the goal line, and the Bulldogs fumbled it. We'll see what happens this time. The head referee is talking to Central about something here. Still no official word yet from the official. And it's going to be a penalty against the Bulldogs. I believe Central is going to decline the penalty. So there's still, right now, Bulldogs are still out there on offense. But they didn't give the fumble to Central. Again, without the referee's mics, it's kind of hard. It's really hard to hear, or really hard to sometimes know what's happening. Now they're going to back up the Bulldogs, about 5 yards. The Bulldogs were near the goal line at the 1, and they're going to back them up right at the 6-yard line. Waiting for the head referee to make the call. Now he makes the call. Clock's running. Third down. Silva takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle. He's going to get across the goal line, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice offensive series by the Bulldogs to get on the board here in the second half. Critical touchdown here to make it a one-score game. Silva had lots of daylight off of the right tackle and able to punch in for 6. So here's a big extra point here by Valencia. They're trying to make it a 6-point game. The snap and the hold is good, and the kick is good. So Valencia with the extra point. Bulldogs now trail by 6, 21-15 is the score. This is Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High football is brought to you by Turlock High School, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club, the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, and Benton Roberson CPAs.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
7:09 left to go in the third quarter. The Central Grizzlies of Fresno lead the Bulldogs 21-15. Bulldogs with a nice drive on offense to get it into a one-score game. Scout Silva with his second rushing touchdown of the game. Mateo Valencia will once again kick it off for the Dogs. It's going to be a little bit of a pooch kick on the near sideline. That ball is going to roll out of bounds. So a kickoff out of bounds penalty. Ball will be placed at the 35 for Central. It's for the Turlock faithful. Joe Debley Stadium, always a full house. Decent crowd for Central on the far side. Again, that's a long drive all the way from Fresno to make out here to Turlock. About an hour and a half drive up 99. Central will start again on offense with Dipple at the controls. He'll take the snap and he's going to fake it. He's going to throw it to the left side to finds his receiver on the far sideline. That's Bayan Harris. Looked like Espinoza was able to tackle him. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 39-yard line. Central on this drive is still going to decide to slow it down just a little bit. Make sure they have their personnel set. Bulldogs show 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 5 defensive backs. Inside handoff once again, this time to Brandon Smith. He goes right, then bounces off to the left, able to find an outside corner. You want to mark him out right at the 41-yard line, let's call it. Going to bring up 3rd and 4. Again, Central taking a lot more time on this second drive of the second half. Here comes another critical 3rd down. Dipple in the shotgun. He'll take it himself, and that ball, he loses the ball. It's stripped away. He actually recovers himself. Nice strip by Colton Mauschk on the play. And that was a huge 3rd down stop by the Dogs. Nice play by Mauschk, able to swat that ball from Dipple. Dipple was lucky just to get on the ball himself. Otherwise, some Bulldogs defenders might have been coming up to have a scoop and score opportunity. Instead, Central's going to punt it away for the second time this half. So 2 drives and 2 punts this half for Central. The punt is booted to Junior Silva, and Junior is going to have to let this one bounce out of bounds at the 30-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. Grizzlies 21, Bulldogs 15, 5:05 left to go here at Joe W. Stadium. This is NorCal Sports TV. Silva is going to hand it off to his running back, Braden Fuentes. Fuentes lost yardage on the play. Marcus Nolan, who's been everywhere today for that Grizzlies edge rush, the senior linebacker. Nolan's made some standout plays. He's also made some critical mistakes for the Grizzlies, including some roughing the passer and taunting penalties that's helped the Bulldogs. Silva will take the snap, looks over to the right, swings it over to his running back, Alex Ventura, and Ventura able to get no yardage. I beg your pardon, that is Landon Fitzgerald on the play. No gain on the play. Third and 13 for the Dogs. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fuentes in the backfield. Silva takes the snap. He's going to look to the right, pumps, now looks to the middle. Try to find an open receiver. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man. It's Junior Silva, and it's fought with the Central defender, E.J. Morgan. Beg your pardon, Marcus Watkins. That 7 threw me off for a 1. Marcus Watkins, the senior defensive back, able to snag that ball away. A one-on-one battle there for that ball, and Watkins was able to win that jump ball opportunity and get the Central interception. That's the second interception by the Central defense. Offense back out on the field for Central. Handoff to Smith. Smith bounces it off right tackle. Just gets 1 yard on the play. Mauschkin with another tackle. He's probably been the leading tackler for the Bulldogs today. Also able to have that 2-point conversion, too, on that fake extra point attempt. The ball goes to the left side, finds his receiver, Morgan. Morgan take it down at the 40-yard line. And it looks like a Bulldog defender is down on the play on the far sideline. Can't try to see who that is. Trying to get a number. I believe on first reaction, I think that might be Joseph Delty. Kind of hard to see on that far sideline. Who's the hurt Bulldog? Hope they're okay. Now Delty gets up. So that's a good sign. Don't need a full injury timeout. We'll see what they do here, though. If they see if Delty might have to come off for a play, though, or if he's going to be all right and stick around for one more. Yeah, so I think it's the call there because of the brief injury timeout. Delty has to go off for at least one play. Looks like Fitzgerald's going to come in for Delty on defense. 3rd and 9. Central at the 40-yard line. Takes a snap. Dibble's going to look over to his left. He's got a man, and he's got the first down. Gets across the 45-yard line. That's going to be Harris with the reception. And the Central Grizzlies will move the chains for a first down. Central getting their first progress of the second half on offense. Trying to extend their lead back up to 2 scores. Pass is thrown in the near side, broken up nicely by Martinez. Leo Contreras Martinez with a nice breakup. Dalen Scott was the intended receiver, the senior Dalen Scott. Bulldogs have had nice coverage on the back end of this game by their defensive backfield. Espinoza, one of the standouts. Central will go get on 2nd down, and it's going to be a fake handoff. Dibble's going to have to bounce over to his right. Throws it deep to the near side. He's got a man. It is broken up by the Dogs. Martinez once again with the coverage. The intended receiver, Zeb White, wasn't able to reel it in. Nice coverage by Martinez that time. Again, on back-to-back plays. So we'll bring up 3rd down once again for Central. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 47. Crowd's starting to get into it now, trying to will their Bulldogs to another 4th down stop. Dibble is going to look to the right. He's going to pump. He's going to throw it across the middle. It is bobbled and dropped by Zeb White. Martinez with some coverage there on White. So 3 straight passes towards Leo Martinez, and he's able to deny Central the first down opportunity. Good pass coverage by the Bulldogs. Those passes are just too high by Dipple. Wasn't really giving his receivers much of a chance to catch those balls. Would have been a spectacular catch by White, who was able to hand it, ring it in with one hand. Instead, Central's going to have to punt the ball away. The snap is short, bounces, but picked up by the Delty, the returners. Delty able to get across the 40, then the 45-yard line. And it's finally brought out near midfield. So some nice return on that time by Delty. And the Bulldogs will have some good starting field position. Just to give you an update, earlier in the game, Junior Satala, the starting left tackle for the Bulldogs, was taken out on looked like some sort of a knee injury there, but he's back out there. However, it looked like the Bulldogs have moved him over to the right side of the line. They've shifted over Braxton Durkee to left tackle, so perhaps that injury might be limiting Satala's movement just a little bit, but looks like he's going to be okay, though. Scout Silva trips up and gets stopped at the 50-yard line, parity with the tackle. I think Scout probably would have had more yardage if he wasn't tripped up by that turf monster. So instead, it's going to be 2nd and 5, ball at the 50-yard line. Ventura in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Ventura off right guard. A couple of Central defenders able to corral him, including Aiden Chavez on the play. So minimal gain, bring up 3rd and short. Important thing for the Dogs here is just keep up those positive yards, especially give them those 3rd and manageable situations. Silva had Fuentes in motion, and then looks like they're going to change up the alignment on this snap as Ventura moves over to the right side, And it's going to be a quarterback keeper off right tackle. Scout Silva barrels his way across the first down line. Perry and Jenkins were able to tackle him, but not before Scout Silva gets that critical first down. 42-yard line now for the Dogs in Central Territory. 1st and 10 coming up. Silva's going to hold it forever, and then he finally decides to keep it across the 4-yard line. It's one of those plays at the mesh point when Silva had the choice to either give it to Ventura or hand it or hold it himself, and he decided to hold it himself. You see there on the replay, he just had that long delayed choice whether he wanted to give it to Ventura or keep it himself. 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. And this time he will give it to Ventura up the middle. Ventura is able to pick up about 2 yards on the play, tackled by Chavez. Again, brings up 3rd and manageable. Around just under 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if the Bulldogs get one more play off before the end of the quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Fuentes goes in motion. It's a fake. They're going to wait. They'll look to the offense, to the offensive coaching staff on the sideline, see if they want to make a play. Coach Pearson's pointing to the clock, so the Bulldogs may just take this one to the end of the quarter. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. So, after 3 quarters of play at Joe Dudley Stadium, Bulldogs trail the Grizzlies 21-15. You're watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
Welcome back to the start of the 4th quarter here at Joe Dudley Stadium in Turlock. Bulldogs are trailing the Central Grizzlies 21-15. Bulldogs, though, are on the move. 3rd and 4. Ball at the 36-yard line. Fuentes goes in motion. Silva looks that way, decides to drop back, and he's going to pass it to his receiver, Martinez, and that pass is denied. Bring up 4th down. Bulldogs have a decision here on 4th. Likely going to go for it here. Again, it's probably too close to punt and too far away for a field goal, so it's got to be a go for it 4th down situation. See what the Bulldogs decide to do here. You have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. You got Hart as the tight end behind the lineman, and then Ventura is going to be the running back. Silva's going to take it himself, though, and he's taken down in the backfield. That quarterback keeper was denied by Alonzo Jenkins, the sophomore linebacker. And the Bulldogs are stopped on 4th down. So Bulldogs are hoping to get some lead blocking there for Silva on the quarterback keeper, but Central was able to do a good job on defense to knife through the line and get that tackle for a loss. A tough chance for the Bulldogs there. They had some momentum, getting key yardage, getting 1st downs. Maybe the momentum was stopped a little bit for that change of the quarter. Central was able to make some adjustments and deny the Bulldogs the 1st down. So Central takes over on offense. Ball at their own 41-yard line. Dipple is going to throw it back. He's going to look to the left, and he's going to go that way. He's got a man open, and that ball is tipped away. Nice play by Donovan Muirbrook. E.J. Morgan, no, pardon me, that was Espinoza with the deflection. Nice play by Espinoza on that near side to break up the pass. Central's, they've been taking shots this quarter, but Bulldogs have been doing a nice job so far, able to deflect those passes. 4 down linemen for the Bulldogs. They're going to bring 3, though. Dipple's going to pass it. Passes high, and it's overthrown the receiver, Harris. Again, Espinoza was on the play. A little bit surprised here to see Central just throwing it so much. Especially with Espinoza and Martinez have had some nice plays on defense to break up passes. Brings up 3rd and down. Ball at the 41. Crowd is getting into the chanting defense. Dipple's going to do a screen pass. First screen pass we've seen today. Brandon Smith catches the ball. He gets about 9 yards. I think he's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker. The ball is placed at the 49. So it's going to be about 4th and a long 1. Central is going to, looks like they're going to change their personnel. It's going to be that direct snap package to Brandon Smith. We've seen that a few times this game where Central will bring in the heavy personnel, some extra blockers, and do that direct snap package. As Dipple, the quarterback's off the field. 7 down linemen. 2 upmen in the backfield along with Brandon Smith. See, right now he's just trying to draw the Bulldogs off sides. The back judge is doing the signal for delay game, and the delay game is called. So the Central Grizzlies were just trying to draw the Bulldogs off sides that time to get an easy 5 yards. Bulldogs with a nice job on defense, able to hold their ground and not jump off sides. And now Central will lose yardage, and now we'll have to punt. Zeb White, the punter, the junior punter, will go back deep to kick this ball. Delty will return this ball for the Dogs. Delty's at his own 25-yard line. And White's able to kick it off. This is a shorter punt, though. Fair catch is called, and now the ball is going to be drops at the 25 and takes a Central bounce as Delty decided not to catch this one. And ball is going to be stopped at the 18-yard line. 10:36 left to go. Plenty of time here in this game. Bulldogs trailing by the 6 points. Again, that 2-point conversion by the Dogs at the beginning of the game, able to give them that that advantage over Central in the fact that if they just get a touchdown with the extra point, they can take the lead here on this drive. Some confusion maybe on the Bulldogs sideline, trying to get some personnel in the game here. Bulldogs waiting for the call on offense. Colton Mouch is going to go out as a slot receiver. 3 receivers over to Silva's left. Silva's going to hand off to, and he's going to hold himself. For a second, thought he was going to give it to his running back, Ventura. Chavez was the tackler on the play for Central. Bulldogs taking their time, trying to get the right play call here. Fuentes shifts over to the left of Scout Silva. Silva is whispering some instructions over to Fuentes. Claps his hands, takes the ball. He's going to tuck it away, and he's going to trip and fall down right at the 20-yard line. Silva had some daylight there, but Chavez was nearby. Again, I think it's the second time that Turf Monster is able to get Scout Silva, and just kind of stumbled and fell forward for a gain of 1. Third and 9, ball at the 19-yard line. Now 3 receivers move over to the left of Silva. Silva takes a snap. He's going to look over to his right. He bounces off one of his own linemen, and he's tripped up in the backfield for a sack. That is Harris and Nolan were both in the backfield for Central. And sack was a critical play on that third down. That's going to bring up a 4th and long, and the Bulldogs will have to punt here. Not only does it bring up the 4th and long, it kind of flips the field position for Central. Bulldogs are going to kick it, punt it from their own end zone, and Central might get good field position here in this upcoming punt attempt. Central's trying to take some men off the field here and exchange some personnel. Valencia is going to punt it from his own end zone. Rugby-style punt, fair catch, signal by Dalen Scott. Looked like Scott was making that signal for fair catch and was tackled right away, and some of the coaches and the Central players are just kind of wondering maybe there was supposed to be a penalty flag on the play on fair catch interference. They didn't give it to him, so Central will have the ball. They're still in Turlock territory at the 46-yard line. Perhaps the referees didn't give him. Maybe it was a late signal by Central, so that's why they may not have given him that fair catch call. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Dipple will hand off to his running back, Albert. He's stonewalled by a few Bulldogs defenders. Forward progress will mark it at the 38-yard line. $7:50 left to go in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs trail by 6. Dipple hands it off to his running back, Smith. Smith gets more yardage on this play. And it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 2 coming up. Smith goes out. There'll be a shift in personnel. Looks like Scott's going to be in the backfield with Dipple. Forward down line for the Dogs. 3 linebackers. They show pressure. Bulldogs bring 4. It's a quick pass over to the near side, over to Harris. Harris is able to make the catch inbounds, and the clock's going to run, and the Central Grizzlies pick up enough for a 1st down. So chains move. Ball's now at the 31-yard line. Bulldogs are going to have to get a critical stop here on this drive to keep it a 1-score game and also get the ball back with some time on the clock. Inside handoff to Smith. Smith goes off the left, then cuts inside across the middle near the 20-yard line. Gets near a 1st down, about a 9-yard gain on 1st down. Able to cut it inside. It's finally brought down by the Bulldogs by Bradley Green, the safety. Dibble's going to pass on 2nd down. He's going to throw it to the near side. He's got a man in the corner and is caught and then broken up. Nice coverage by Espinoza. Harris was the intended receiver, had his hands on it for just a second, and Espinoza nicely able to break that one away. Excellent coverage by the Bulldogs. It's going to be, again, that short yardage personnel package for Central. Smith's going to be the up man. No, I beg your pardon. Dibble's still in the backfield, quarterback. He will hand it to Smith. And Smith churns his legs forward, and he gets 7 yards on that 3rd down play, and it's going to move the chains once again for Central. Patterson and Green were on the stop for the Dogs. 6 minutes left to go in the 4th. Central with the 6-point lead and trying to expand on it. Inside handoff to the running back, Albert. That's a little bit of looks like a little bit of a fumble, possibly late on the play. Bulldogs sideline. The coaches are pointing like it's their way, like it's supposed to be their ball. Looked like the ball might have come out after he was down, though. The referees didn't really talk it out too much. I think they called it right away that he was down. Then the ball came loose, so ball can't cause the fumble. 1st and goal for Central. Move along near the 3-yard line. It's going to be a direct snap to Smith. Smith is going to move forward, and he's going to get stopped at the 1. Be 2nd and goal. Central just outside the goal line. Bulldogs have to get a stop here. Under 5 minutes left to go. And Central already leads by 6. A touchdown here would make it a 2-score game. Central's going to huddle it here. And it's going to be that special package with Brandon Smith. He gets the direct snap. He's going to go up the middle and across the goal line for a touchdown. Touchdown Central. They get that touchdown and take that 2-score lead. Long drive by the Grizzlies, able to cap it off with the Brandon Smith touchdown. Smith, the junior athlete, he's been all over the field today for Central in this game. And Central really likes using that short yardage package of taking Smith of the direct snap and getting those critical first downs, and on this play with the touchdown. The extra point by Jones is good, and with 4:35 left to go in the 4th, Central leads the Bulldogs 28-15. You're watching Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Check us out online at br-cpa.net.
The Brandon Smith 1-yard rushing touchdown, able to give Central the 2-score lead, 28-15, the score. Xavier Jones is going to kick it off for Central. He'll go, kick it off to Fitzgerald and Espinoza, who were back there, but again, it's going to another short kickoff. I've seen Central, I don't think they've really kicked it deep this game, really. So, really been all those kind of pooch kicks during this game. Ventura has been getting a lot of action as one of the up men with the return. So 4:32 left to go. It's going to have to be hurry up time for the Bulldogs offense to have to get a touchdown score here and try to get the onside kick to get the 2nd score. Bulldogs do have 3 timeouts so in their pocket, which is nice to have. Bulldogs use those timeouts in the first half, and by using all those timeouts, they weren't able to get the last-second score in the first half. Silva takes the snap, looks over to his right. He's got a man wide open, Landon Fitzgerald at the 30-yard line. Takes about 3 Central defenders to finally bring him down. Great job by Fitzgerald. Finally tackled down by Juan Ochoa. Fitzgerald was wide open on the play, able to reel it in for a huge gainer on first down. First down Bulldogs, ball at the Central 28. Silva again, he's going to look to his right. He's going to roll this time. He's got some room, decides he's going to throw it near side corner end zone. It is caught. Touchdown by Junior Silva. The Silva connection comes through. The Bulldogs get back on the board just like that. 2 plays and a score. Perry was on the coverage against Junior Silva, and Junior Silva had enough room in that near side corner, able to reel it in for the touchdown. That's exactly what the Bulldogs ordered. 2 quick plays, a long pass to Fitzgerald, and then the touchdown to Junior Silva, and the Bulldogs are down by 7, pending the extra point. Valencia, the place kicker, Mausch with the hold, and the kick is through the uprights and good. And an important extra point to keep it a 6-point game. Bulldogs trail the Grizzlies 28-22. 3:58 left to go in the fourth. We'll keep it right here on NorCal Sports TV. Now, because the Bulldogs scored so quickly, I wonder if it'll change the calculation for Coach Pearson and the staff. With 3 timeouts left to go, the Bulldogs, they could still kick it deep to Central, try to play defense. The Bulldogs have had some good defensive stops in this game. So it gives the Bulldogs options here, whether they want to decide to onside kick it or kick it deep. Looks like Central initially, they're going to have a few players right near the 45 and 40 yard line. A little bit closer than they would, but it's not a full onside kick hands team. Valencia looks like he's about to kick it off deep. We'll see what he does. And it's going to be an onside kick right near the 54-yard line. Looked like it was going to be Berrigan. Berrigan caught the ball and he held on to it. Took a hard hit from some Bulldog kick coverage team members, and Berrigan was able to hang on for the ball. I'm kind of surprised there that Central didn't put more men up near the line on the possible onside kick play, but Central was able to hang on, and they're going to start this drive at their own 47. First down, Central. Dipple will hand it off to the running back, Smith. Smith stonewalled for no gain on the play. Clock is ticking, 3:46 left to go. Again, Bulldogs still have all 3 timeouts. Central, because they have the lead, is trying to bleed this clock out, but they have to get first downs, though. Turlock is eager to stop them as the crowd is chanting defense, defense, trying to help out their Bulldogs. Central, again, looking at the sidelines. Maybe they're trying to make an adjustment here. Dibble barks some instructions to his lineman. He's going to take the snap. He's going to look to throw. He's got a man over on the far sideline. It is going to be hauled in. A catch. Far sideline catch by Dalen Scott. He had 2 defenders draped all over him, and he still made the catch. Bradley Green and Caleb Gunn were a couple of the defenders on the play. But a nice catch by Dalen Scott, and Central is deep inside Bulldog territory now. What a huge turn of events there. Dipple will hand it off to Smith. Smith across the right guard spot, and he doesn't get much further than that. Mateo Valencia, Bradley Green were able to hold him for a minimal gain on the play. It's not officially a goal-to-go situation, so it's a 2nd 8, ball at the 9-yard line. So technically Central could get the first down without having to score here. Just near the 2-minute mark right now. Clock moving, hand off to Smith. Goes up the middle, cuts to the right, still bouncing around, and he gets near the first down marker right near that 2-yard line. And looks like Coach Pete goes, talks to the official to finally call that timeout. So that will stop the clock. Good news is the clock is stopped with 1:46 left to go. The bad news for the Dogs is Central is near the goal line with a chance to score. Brings up 3rd and down. It's going to be 3rd and short. One of the things that for Central here is they don't have to get that touchdown. They just get 2 yards. That's going to give them a fresh set of downs. That's really going to put the Bulldogs in a bind from that spot. All we've seen so far in this game, when Central's had a 3rd or 4th and short, they've always gone to Brandon Smith for the direct snap. We'll see if Central continues that or they'll decide to do something else. Bulldogs trying to get their first home win of the season. They lost their first home game in the week 1 against Rockland, 41-28. Able to win last week against Tracy, 24-19. And trying to move up to 2-1 on the year. So both teams break the huddle as they get back to the line of scrimmage. And indeed, it looks like it's going to be that direct snap package, that Wildcat package to Brandon Smith. Smith's got a couple blockers in front of him, Ochoa and Chavez, with 7 offensive linemen. It's going to be a tackle in the backfield, nice knifing his way through. Colton Mausch able to stop Smith. That was maybe the first time Smith was tackled behind the line of scrimmage on that direct snap play. Bulldogs quickly call a timeout to make sure the clock stops running. 1:36 left to go in the fourth. Grizzlies 28, Bulldogs 22. A loss of a yard on the play. And we'll see what Grizzlies decide here. Central could kick the field goal if they able to make the field goal. That would give them a 9-point lead and a two-score advantage. So Central has the decision to make. Did they go for the first down or the touchdown to ice the game? They could go for the field goal attempt. Again, that could be a harder proposition, though, with the field goal. Ball's placed at the 4, officially at the 4. For now, Central's taking their offense on the field. We'll see what they do here. Smith in the Wildcats. The line is set. He's going to take the snap. He's going to get stopped by a couple Bulldogs defenders. It's going to be close near the line. Let's see what the judges say. And they're going to say he's short. He is short of the first down yard line. Big play by the Bulldogs defense. Delty and Green were the lead tacklers for the Bulldogs on the play. And the critical turnover on downs, and the Bulldogs will get the ball back with 1:31 left to go. Bulldogs now have to go about 95 yards in 1:31 to take the lead and try to take this game. Scout Silva takes the snap. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man. It's Dwayne Hart. Hart stopped right at the 20-yard line. And for the first down, Bulldogs going to have to hurry up, though. Smith was the one who got Hart. Bulldogs in the hurry-up offense. Silva claps his hands, take the snap. He's going to go look to the far side. Now he's going to try to go to the near side. Bounces around, tries to find an open receiver. He's got Hart once again. Tiptoes right near the 30-yard line, and they're going to say a catch is good. 5-yard reception on the play. Be 2nd and 5. Importantly, though, that clock was stopped. That was a nice job by Hart to stop the clock. Had the Bulldogs for a chance to reset. Silva is going to have to bounce around to the right again. He's going to throw this one near the sideline. He's going to throw this one out of bounds. Smart play by Silva to stop the clock. Marcus Nolan with some pressure on that last pass attempt. .103 left to go in the fourth quarter. Bulldogs have just one timeout, and they trail by 6. They need to get 75 yards here to get the touchdown and potentially take the lead. Silva takes the snap, looks to the right. He has to evade a Central defender, and he is taken down in the backfield. Juan Ochoa with the sack. Clock for now is ticking. Do the Bulldogs call a timeout on the sack? They don't right now. And now, what's the call here? Now they call the timeout. So they did let some time bleed off of that clock after the sack attempt. And the Bulldogs will have to convert a 4th and long to keep the game alive. Usually after a sack like that on a 2-minute drill, teams might usually call that timeout to reset, make sure the clock is stopped, and they get the receivers and team reset to go. Silva with a couple rushing touchdowns this game. Also had the touchdown toss to Junior Silva. Junior Silva was able to pick up his first touchdown of the year. Scout has now 5 rushing touchdowns on the year and 4 passing touchdowns. Smith with one of the touchdown rushes for Central. So Marcus Nolan had the interception, the pick 6 for Central. That was the first score of the game. So officially fourth and 17. Ball on the 14-yard line. Last chance for the Dogs here. Fuentes, the running back, in the backfield to help protect Scout Silva. Silva is going to look to throw it to the near side. He's going to now throw it across the middle. Had a man, just overshoots him. Falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Fitzgerald. Smith was one of the players in the defensive backfield to draw that coverage, and it will be a turnover on downs. The Central will take over. The Bulldogs had a chance there, and it was a really close back and forth game between both teams. Really, really equal between both Central and the Bulldogs. But with 42 seconds left to go, Bulldogs with no more timeouts. Central is probably going to take a couple knees here and in this ball game. I think the Bulldogs are going to be looking like they're wishing they're going to have this game. Those couple of interceptions hurt the Dogs. And there's a couple times when Central on offense had a few key 4th down opportunities that they were able to convert to keep the game alive, to keep their drives alive, and they're able to punch it in for eventual touchdowns. Dibble takes a couple snaps, a couple knees, and that will be it for this game at Joe Devley. A hard-fought game between the Dogs and the Grizzlies, but in the end, Bulldogs come up short by 6. 28 Grizzlies, Bulldogs 22. Bulldogs fall to 1-2 on the year and will look to rebound next week. They'll go up north in a big matchup against perennial power Folsom of the Sierra Foothill League. That's going to be a big game next week between the Dogs and Folsom. Once again, final here at Joe Devley Stadium. Bulldogs fall short 28-22. This has been Jordan Serpa here on NorCal Sports TV. Sign off, and thank you for joining us. We hope you see you next time here at Joe Devley. The next home game for the Dogs will be on October 4th against Gregorian. That will be homecoming. Bulldogs fall 28-22. This has been Bulldogs football here on NorCal Sports TV.